Hi, everybody. I'm Jen Henriksen with Cruise Planners and Jen's Travel Journeys. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about an exciting launch that we have coming up of Jen's Travel Journeys. I thought it would make it a little easier if I explained it to you in a video recording. So those of you that know me and have been following me for a while, I have a background of being a tour operator for a private company, private school, and then opening up my own tour company back in like 2016. I've had a lot of people travel with me on my tours over the years. I'm approaching 1,500. And all of those people really are like family to me. I travel quite a bit. I keep in touch with all of them, most of them online. I used to do a lot of travel with students that have all grown up now and are getting married and having babies. And it's so exciting to see. But life has rolled on, right? So I'm doing different kinds of tours now. I have a different demographic than I used to. So it was time really for a change. So Jen's Travel Journeys is basically the culmination of what we were doing before, the tours, the group tours, but just integrating it a little bit more as far as our travel agency and our tours go. So I wanted to show you just a little bit here. I'll share my screen with you. So Jen's Travel Journeys, what's the scoop on it? If you go to jenstraveljourneys.com or our website, it's one and the same, no matter how you get there now, you're going to find out, you're going to see this page and it'll list for you what it is that we offer. So Jen's Travel Journeys is still me. It's just me. It's the tour side of what we do with the travel agency. So you can see on your screen, we still do international trips. We still do domestic trips. But now we're adding multi-day motor coach trips, something really cool for my northern family and friends. We're doing fly drive trips that if you happen to live in Michigan and we're doing a tour in Michigan, you don't need to fly in, you're probably going to drive in. So wherever those tours are, no matter where you live in the United States, you are welcome to join us. So if you see one that's a bucket list like Alaska or the national parks, Utah, that sort of thing, just come and join us. You'll see on the newsletter that you're welcome to join us for all of those. We also do the small group ocean and river cruises like you'll see on our website now. Those have been going for quite some time as well, but we're adding local bus tours, 1-day bus tours out of the Tampa Bay area. Now, a lot of that's going to depend on interest level. So if we have the interest, we will schedule more. And if we don't have the interest, we'll schedule less. So I really depend on my registered travelers to tell me what it is that they want. Okay, so the best way to do that, and you'll see in the newsletter once you register, we do quarterly breakfasts where it's called Breakfast Club, and you're welcome to come and meet other people if you're looking for roommates on trips that are coming up, but also to hear from me what's coming up that isn't on the newsletter yet, the trips that are coming on the horizon, as well as to put your input about ones that we're planning for next year. So it really is client generated travel. Okay, I call it Jen's Travel Journeys because I'm on every one of them. So these are small group guided tours. We may work with an outside tour company. We may work with just me. So each one depends on how we're going to do it. But the thing that you can be assured of is that you're taken care of from start to finish, from registration, which we handle registration any way that works for you. You can get the printed newsletter and just send it in on the printed side of things. You can register with me in person if you're local and we run into each other and you want to register for some trips. Or you can also do pretty much all the registrations online. But again, the newsletter is what will share all of that information with you. So when you go to jenstraveljourneys.com, just keep scrolling down and you'll find the newsletter registration area. So once you're in our database, I'll know right away. It automatically codes you to receive that newsletter. And when it goes out via email once a month. When it goes out to you, you'll receive it every single month. And every month, trust me, my table is full of trips right now. So every month you'll see some new trips adding to the calendar. And we have it all the way out right now. I'm recording this for you in January of 2022. And we have trips all the way through the beginning of 2024. So we're already working on 2024 trips. That doesn't mean we can't add 2022 or late or 2023 trips as well. But again, it depends on interest from the people that are actually traveling with me. So I would love to have you be a part of this. for years, if you've been traveling with me, you know, I always say my wheelhouse, my thing that I love about working in the travel industry is being with you on a tour. That really is my jam. So I feel like it's where I'm the most gifted. I love to do the classes online before we go. It reminds me of my years teaching students, but it also, I'm fascinated by history and education, and I love to learn about new places. So by doing those pre-trip classes, we can just give you such a value add about the trip that you're going on, because you learn about it before you actually go. So those of you history buffs will absolutely love it. Lots of cool things coming up, from local murder mystery train dinners to overnights to New Orleans and the World War II Museum, and to the Creation Museum and the Ark Encounter up in Kentucky. So lots of different things, hiking out in the national parks in Utah. Those are all just a little sneak peek on top of our Alaska offerings that we do every single year, on top of our river cruising that we do every year. The newsletter will give all the information about those trips, how much they cost, where are they going, and how you can register. So I hope that you will join us in the next couple of years as we launch these. I'm looking so forward to it. I plan to do these for 20 years if you'll have me. And I love the people that I travel with now. And I'm just like you, I'd like more opportunities to do it. So a lot of people would ask about COVID, if you're nervous about COVID as we come out of that season of our lives. Rest assured, because each one of those on the newsletter will list the details about their COVID protocols if there's anything specific. But what we're seeing on the industry side is people are starting to just say, okay, now we're in an endemic, so let's just prepare for that and move forward. So that's what we're doing. And we hope that you will join us for that. Any questions while you're on the website, you'll see a chat box pop up. Feel free to just chat in and ask your questions, or you can always email me as well at jen.h@cruiseplanners.com. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope I get a chance to see you on an upcoming tour with us. Have a good day, everybody.